the same as well. And now you have Huhi on a champion that's a little bit more supportive, right? Huhi has not been lane dominant at all. He's actually 9th in CSD at 10 right now. And with lane swaps, you don't get assistance. Stolen and 2.5% damage and healing. Oh, let's see here in a second. Rainover's coming out on the side, though.
The Ghost repeat. They don't have too much vision towards that top side, so they back off, and they'll trade back. The spear hits. That's the shield coming in from Huhi. They try to get one more tether down. The gold card will hit from the left. Rainover flashes into position to make sure the spear counts. They're going to keep going on this one. Afromu comes in all the way from the roam. Flash ignite for him as well and his summoners, but they do draw blood on Immortals. It's still 2 for 1 though.
And immediately Rainover, that flash to reposition to throw the spear to get around the minions. Absolutely beautiful there. And Poebelter lining up those gold cards. Adrian finally comes over.
Lane's pushed up, and we'll see how this game pans out from here. Wards to be placed forward already by Counterlogic Gaming have somewhat allowed them to get aggression on, but it's like when Immortals turns their aggression on, they are at it full force. Party here in the top lane, and Darshan is forced to flash. He's been forced to use everything. It looks like he may be able to make it with his own ward out on that one.
Here we go. Here's the Destiny Gate.
Where's it going to come in? There's the pillar over to Afromu. They can't really get too much of a grab onto him. Huni's going to be the first one that they look at before he can get a subjugate off. Darshan takes him down, and that's going to be an assist as well for Stixay and Afromu. They're going to keep going. Cards go wildly through the entire team, but Immortals can't regroup enough. They're still pushing bot lane. There's no way for Turtle and Adrian to help on this one, and Darshan and the rest of the team know it as they continue to pile on Immortals members. They get the 2 back that they lost earlier. They weren't trying to just go for the kill because they had already started.
They're looking for Huni, though. Smithy?
There's a cocoon over the wall. Smithy's going to play, give him vision, but still cut him off. Plays it right. Forces Smithy to flash.
He goes away
nice
from
try by Poebelter, and Darshan actually runs that one forward. So forget what we said about Huni and Darshan split pushing.
CLG,
it's going to be 80 carries.
CLG with the ping.
Oh,
they split up. Afram was alone.
Wait a minute. Afram went the wrong way, and there's going to be no journey for him this time. A quick kill from Rainover as he sees the weak out on the side. He takes down his prey, and it could be even more who he's able to shield himself out and get a little bit of resolve there.
Oh.
There's more of that poke game.
Again.
The poke start coming in from CLG so they can finish the skirmish afterwards. They'll now take refuge inside the brush in mid lane to try and deny vision. Fights back and forth, the culling, and Rainover's spears trading space in the air as they go by each other, and it doesn't look like any will finish the final, or finalize the kill, I should say. And it looks like Darshan's going to go for the hard-hitting build once again. Blade of the Rune King into Triforce, a lot of damage for him. Mid lane still being held. Now, Immortals is going to have to continuously put pressure on this turret if they want to get it with the amount of wave clear. The TP to the guy that can TP is the way that you play it. Are they able to stop him, though? The mid-air gold card shuts down Darshan as he goes for the leap strike.
Counter-striking 2.
Is not going to have it up. That's going to be the wild cards to finish it off. And this is a very nice job by Immortals yo-yoing in mid as well to not lose any of their members.
Yeah, that was super good by Poebelter. Poebelter timed the counter-strike, threw it mid-air, ends up hitting it right as it ends. Well played there with the Ghost chase down to follow it, and gets the flash out of Darshan too. The Rainover's caught.
Looks like the vote is swaying, and the fight's now swaying in favor of Counterlogic Gaming. A nice escape over to mid turret. One finalizing hit will not happen. Repelled out by Xmithy. Darshan is down, but so is Rainover, so it's a 4v4 as these teams meet in mid, and we have Stixay just coming off of that left side to get in some poke.
Yeah, already transformed Muramana, though, and he's looking at that Executioner's calling for Huni, so in Yomu's and Essence Reaver and IE was changed. We'll talk about that in a second, because Poebelter...
Oh! You get one, you know, one good gold card, the other one, the guy can still outplay you. It's all a mind game, and that may be the outplay that he needed. He waits for the next jump, flashes the strike, the empowered hit after leap, and he gets himself out alive.
Oh, the last few bullets from the culling before he gets interrupted by Tempered Fate just fly out with a zone and finish off Darshan.
I thought he was dead to rights there, but he could not get the kill down. Now he's going to try to make a play in mid lane, but you're right, no Zanyas, as he puts himself right in the frying pan. This is causing CLG to turn away from the fight, though. Rainover going very deep. They get away through the journey. It's going to have to be a follow by Immortals if they want any more of this. And the CLG more than happy to fight in front of their turret. The binding hits. While Turtle, relentless pursuits right into the middle of the fight. Him and Poebelter go down in the same fashion, and CLG turn that one around.
Yeah, and they turn their eyes on the Baron. Afromu and Xmithy played that fight beautifully the Cosmic Bindings, locking up 2, and then locking up Wild Turtle there. And oh, another one!
Whoa.
For either team. And Baron on CLG, if they get this.
Flash is being blown left and right. That means Smithy's going to have to pop in on a repel. If he does, the journey to get to the backside doesn't give him enough time, and they lose that second one. Huhi, he's on a mission by himself. It looks like the team's going to get the Tempered Fate in to give him a little assistance. It's going to be enough. Stixxay over the wall, actually, to create his own flank. Takes poblbelter off guard. He thought he was in a safe spot, and poblbelter's now been up and then down twice as he puts himself in the front of a fight. Immortals are losing a lot of ground here, and now 5,000 gold down. Just about 4, rather.
Yeah. poblbelter had a gigantic advantage up until a few minutes ago, and then he got picked twice. The Baron goes over to CLG, and Afromu is playing perfectly right now. That Tempered Fate followed by the Binding. No chance for poblbelter to actually use the Zhonya's at all. And Darshan has been split pushing this whole time. They gave up the Mountain Drake for it, but the split push is working right now.
And they're using every ounce of advantage that they have just got, Cyrene. Counter Logic Gaming is putting their foot down. Top lane, Darshan still trying to push Huni around. We're going to get that mixed up a lot.
Boy.
Huni around, and it looks like the Subjugate wasn't actually used in that fight.
Yeah, I think
for Stixxay and the rest. Turtle's down 2. poblbelter still looking for that. Oh, Darshan in a very scary position, and they're going to get the Destiny on him as well.
A red card.
The red card is the slow, and it is going to be the safety. They're able to give him a quick shield to get out as who he is there. Actually going to take poblbelter with him.
Yep, they know he doesn't have flash.
Could be the Destiny play after this to get back into the lane and route themselves behind Counter Logic Gaming. It's almost coming up for poblbelter, so it could flow into the play they're trying to make. But CLG is still pressuring here on the bot side. poblbelter with the walk-in. He has used Ghost to get this one done, but what can CLG do? Is it worth the time of sending 2 people top lane for Immortals? Darshan's able to stay alive with dodge for a little bit longer. The double stun! He gets taken down, but also uses the Zhonya as something that'll help poblbelter stay alive in these fights. They're forced to go back to the fountain, and CLG are looking to do as much damage as possible without losing too much. This could be Reignover's GA getting popped as CLG safely stepping outside the base. There are still a few, Xmithie and Afromu in a dangerous position, but they're still able to re-enter. Cyrene, it doesn't look like they're leaving anytime soon.
Yeah, there's only 2 members of Immortals up. poblbelter and Huni, the 2 people who were involved in chasing down Darshan top, and there are 4 for CLG. CLG are going to try to push to win.
Talk about spreading a team thin and not even having to use your teleports to do so. The last Nexus turret is getting hit up. That is an exploding poblbelter. He goes down immediately. Huni follows after, and Counter Logic Gaming righting some wrongs and looking a lot better here in game 1 of the series. 34 minutes in, Counter Logic Gaming take down Immortals in game 1.
And Counter Logic Gaming, that's got to feel good for them. Sitting at 7th place right now, they have to start beating the teams near the top of the standings because, like I said, they have P1 and Energy left after this for the halfway point.
Right.
So they haven't beaten many teams above them.